Welcome back, ladies. Today I wanted to share some thrifted things with you. So in a past video, I shared that I found this floral printed sofa at Deseret Industries the day that we came here to sign the papers for the house. And we didn't get it. We were thinking, I would probably tire of it because of the print, etc. But once my mom got here, she had her truck with her. So she went ahead and got it for me, and she just thought that it would be perfect for this space, even if it's just for the time. So I'm really grateful that she did get it because we've already been using it so much, and it's nice just to have this piece in here just for some seating. So the sofa that we had in the other house, we have that down in the family room down there. It's in front of the TV, which is the only TV that we have for the home. And it's more of like it has that chaise on it, and I just wanted something not too formal in here, but a little bit more formal. And then we are using this coffee table in here, which was also a Deseret Industries find, but I do feel that it is a bit too formal for this space. So I'm thinking in the future, I'm going to keep an eye out for like an ottoman, something like that, because we do have a fireplace in here. And so I just think, especially in the winter months, this would be a nice place to just be cozy by the fire, but a glass coffee table probably isn't what I would want over here. So I don't have anything for the front room for that formal sitting area yet, but this has been such a great find, and it was only $35. So it's something that if I find something that fits my taste a little bit more, when that comes around, I would be more likely to get that, especially something thrifted or secondhand, because we're just not looking to spend a lot of money to furnish this house. So we have brought over all of the furniture that we had at the other house, and I've been doing my best to place everything where I think it would go. We have just been moving things around so much. I'm going to show you the dining room right now and how I have everything placed, because originally I was thinking I would put things in a different area, but we will talk about that once I get over there. But anyway, one of the things that was suggested to me by one of my patrons was to, just put some neutral pillows and a throw or something like that on there, just to kind of break up the color a little, or this pattern a little bit more. So I'm just, again, using things that I already have, and I think that this does a good job of that. Now I do have some blue pillows that really match the blue that is within this sofa here, but I wanted to use those for the guest room, which, by the way, I hope you will come back later this week, because I'm going to do a reveal of that space, and I pretty much have that just how I want it. So I'm really excited to share that with you. So please come back later this week. But I also want to make a little announcement about the new 2025 Life books that are available. I have those in my description box below. And something that I need to share with you about it is that you will want to look for the Lady of the House Life book. It doesn't have the year in the title anymore. So the older ones did have the year. It had, if it was 2024, it had that year. And then, of course, the academic planners, they had 2024 to 2025, but that ends in June. So just keep that in mind. Of course, all of that information is in the description of the item itself, but I just want you to know that from this point on, the New Year Life books are not going to have the year in the title. And that's so that whenever I go to, publish new ones, or just to have a new year, I don't have to have a whole new book that I'm releasing, because the cover is still going to remain the same. And for me, it was just it made more sense to do it that way. And then that way, if anybody writes a review, it can remain on there. So just keep that in mind. Please look at the description of whatever life book you would be getting to make sure that it is the correct year. Okay, let's move into the dining room. So we will go into here, and I cannot wait to share this with you because originally I thought that I was going to have this hutch on this wall right here. So we did, put that on there. But the problem with that was going to be that if we were going to add any leaves to the table, you would be running into the hutch over there, and we wouldn't be able to extend it as far as we would like to do so. I'm on the fence on whether or not I'm going to want to put either both leaves in there, like 2 more, because we have a total of 3. Right now I have 1 in there, but I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do right now because I really don't have enough chairs at this point just to keep it, keep it filled. Will it look weird just to have, 6 chairs in this really long table? I don't know, but I also don't want to make it such an ordeal to constantly put the leaves in when we are going to be having a number of people here. So let me know what you would recommend. Do you think that they should just remain in the table, or should it be something that we just put in as needed? So anyway, today my husband just moved that hutch from that wall over there over to here, and it was quite a feat to do something like that. But we were using these sliders, and let me tell you, those sliders have been my best friend since I now have carpet. In the old house, I could just move things around as I wished because it was so easy on the laminate flooring, but with carpet, you really do need sliders. So anyway, I've been using those. Our neighbor allowed us to borrow them, and our neighbor arranged to have basically an army of people to help us when we moved the first truck. We had the truck here this past Saturday, and right at 11 o'clock, that's what time I said, our friends and family would be here to help move us in. Well, they actually got here a little bit later, but they were here, the neighbors were here, and the army of people that, he arranged to have for us. And they unloaded that truck, that U-Haul truck, and we rented the largest size that they had. Plus we had to have another one that not quite as big, but that, we rented another one as well. So before that truck got here, we had the big truck here, and they unloaded that truck in less than an hour. It was amazing. So it took all day this past Friday to load it, and it was just amazing to see how fast everybody moved and just to have the kind of help that we did. So anyway, I'm just so grateful to our neighbor and all of those that he got to help us move in. And it just was so nice. It was like a really warm welcome to the neighborhood. So anyway, this is going to be the dining room, and I'm thinking I will like to have at least this one other leaf in at least. And then if I need 3, maybe it would be pushing it to have 3 in. So I'm thinking at least just 1 more. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And do you have a really long table like this? Do you keep the leaves in, or do you take them out unless you're having a lot of people? See, I'm thinking that we're going to have visitors frequently. So just to have the table set up would make the most sense. And especially because I'm finding we're not eating dinner here at night. We're eating in the kitchen nook area. So, there is that as well, especially because we have carpet in here. So anyway, that is a look at this new dining room. And my thrifted things, which actually most of my home is comprised of a lot of things that have been thrifted. And I'm not looking to add a whole lot more furniture to the house. It's really just the living spaces that I'm trying to kind of work out here. I have this other living space right here, just the formal area, the formal sitting room area. We haven't found anything for that just yet. And of all of the furniture, there were just a few pieces that I wasn't too sure about. Let me share one more that I'm probably going to be getting rid of. You may remember my jewelry box. This was a thrifted find, I guess you would call it, but it was from Vintage Days. My mom took me to that a couple of years ago, or a few years ago, I can't remember now. But we found this there and I just loved it. I thought that it was perfect. I've used it for jewelry. I've used it in my bathroom just to be able to have some extra storage and so on. But I really don't need that extra storage now, and I really don't want to have it here in the bedroom. I'm actually kind of parting with a lot of the pink, especially in my bedroom. The theme is more cream, white, and blue. And so aside from little accents here and there, I'm really not having pink like this in there. And none of the girls wanted it, so I am going to be giving this to one of my sisters, and my mom's going to pick it up and bring it to her house. And she actually has some bedding that one of our girls was using when, I did her room in blue, because we weren't using it for a while. So I just asked her if she wanted it. So she has been using that. But now I said, I could really use that blue comforter now for my guest room. So she said that would be fine. And so we're doing a little exchange here. And then that way I can have one extra bedding set for the guest room. And I think that that will be nice just to have on hand as well. But I look forward again to sharing with you what I have in there. And we're actually going to be having our first official guests. This doesn't include my mom. She had already used that room, but it wasn't like it was all set up for a guest. We just had a twin mattress on the ground. But anyway, it's nice to have the furniture placed in there and just to have decorated it and everything. So I cannot wait for our guests to arrive this Friday. And I just wanted to make it perfect for them. And I look forward to sharing that with you later. But then one more thing, we do have this nightstand right here, which currently I don't really have a use for. I mean, my youngest daughter could use it, but she said if she doesn't have two matching ones, she really doesn't want it in her room. Maybe I might be able to convince her otherwise. I don't know. But anyway, there's just this extra piece. So that's kind of what I've been doing, is just shifting furniture around, trying to see where different pieces could be used. It's fun to reimagine your pieces when you're moving into a new house and how it can be useful, functional, just how you could use it in your new space. Not everything works out though, and that's okay. And that's when you sell it or give it away or just donate it, figure out something else for it. I'm still in the process of figuring different pieces out myself, but most things, it's pretty clear to me where it will be going. But anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please come back again later this week as we will be discussing the guest bedroom.